Hey tennis lovers, what's up? Welcome back to another amazing episode of Tennis Love. Everyone will have their favorite, but it cannot be denied that some of the greatest sporting moments have been witnessed on the hollowed tennis court. This sacred ground has seen a number of different special events over the years, such as the spectacular triumph of one Andy Murray. The Scot became the first British player in more than 7 decades to win Wimbledon and thus become a legend. There was also the 5-set thriller on center court in 2008 between Swiss sensation Roger Federer and Spaniard Rafael Nadal. After nearly 5 hours on the court, Nadal triumphed with the light fading, and it was considered to be the longest ever singles final in history. At this particular moment, Nadal was gunning to hold both the French and Wimbledon titles during the same period. As far as the Open era is concerned, only 2 had managed to achieve this previously, namely Australian Rod Laver and Bjorn Borg. Whether it's about trophies or impact on the game, here is a rundown of the 7 greatest players of all time. Number 7, Martina Navratilova. There are not enough superlatives to describe the on-court ability of Martina Navratilova. Ranked in the top spot for a staggering 332 weeks on the run, the Czech star is an illustrious player and deserves her place in the top 10. A 9-time Wimbledon champion, a 2-time French Open winner, and 3-time Australian Open winner has firmly placed her in the history books. Number 6, Pete Sampras. Having won 14 Grand Slams, American Pete Sampras is right up there in terms of one of the most illustrious players. With more than 285 weeks as world number 1, his wins were relentless thanks to 7 Wimbledon titles. A resident of California, Sampras is definitely one of the finest serve and volleyers of our time and was renowned for his incredible passing forehand. This was in spite of the fact that he never managed to win the French Open at Roland Garros. Number 5, Rod Laver. Known as the Rocket, Australian figurehead Rod Laver is still well respected within the game. He achieved a full calendar Grand Slam back in the 1960s and also won the Wimbledon in 1968. His collection of 17 Grand Slam titles still puts him in the highest of tennis echelons with an incredible 200 career titles. Number 4, Bjorn Borg. His character and personality was one thing, but Bjorn Borg's ability to amass more than 10 Grand Slams at just the age of 25 is special. The Swede was as cool as ice and was known for his rivalries with both Jimmy Connors and John McEnroe. Borg's haul of trophies came from 2 of the major slams, the French Open and the Wimbledon. He only appeared at the Australian Open once, which goes to show how many titles he could have actually won. Number 3, Andre Agassi. His flowing locks were a part of his career, but Andre Agassi is another highly respected player that had a wonderful career. Hailing from Las Vegas, he has gone on to become a worldwide ambassador for the sport. With his haul of 8 Grand Slams, Agassi is worthy of praise, which saw his return forehand as one of his signature shots. After personal issues in 1997, Agassi returned to the court with just 2 years later and went on to claim victory at the French Open in 1999. Other medals he has include a gold medal at the Olympics in Barcelona, which he won in 1982. Number 2, Novak Djokovic. Born in Serbia, Novak Djokovic is most famous for his blistering power and incredible feats of stamina. Facing stiff competition from Nadal and Federer, it's been tough for the 6'+ star, but it's not stopped him from being on the top of the world rankings for 2 consecutive years. With 10 single titles in the last 12 months alone, Djokovic amassed 3 Grand Slams back-to-back in 2011 alone. He is best known for his impressive 2-handed backhand, which has seen him almost unbeatable on all surfaces. He's won 7 Grand Slams and more than 40 career titles to date. Number 1, John McEnroe. We're certainly serious when it comes to John McEnroe and his legendary position on the court. The king of catchphrases, a brief glimpse shows his 7 Open era titles and 9 in doubles, meaning he's not to be underestimated. This all-American lefty still has a big personality in the commentary box and was made for the super quick course of Wimbledon. He achieved all his Grand Slams between 1979 and 1984 and is best known for his fiery competitiveness with Ivan Lendl, Jimmy Connors, and most notably Bjorn Borg. So guys, that's all for today's video. Share as much as you can as it really motivates us to create more content for you guys. With that, we end our video. Hope you liked the video.